Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to review the activity that we did in class called function or not a function. So the way you're supposed to do this is you start like you're reading a book. So start at the top right. So this would be top left. Box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And based on that order, you'll place the function 1, function 2, or not a function 1, not a function 2 in the correct order. So in order to tell if it's a function, some key things to note are if you have 2 points that are on top of each other, or they don't pass the vertical line test, or if it's like an input-output thing like this, or a table of values, then if the x repeats itself, then that would not be a function. So if you look at box 1 at the top, this would be a function because although the y's repeat, the x's don't. So none of the points are on top of each other. So this would be function 1. For the second box, this is a vertical line, so it doesn't pass the vertical line test. So this would be not a function 1. For this one, a circle, since the points are on top of each other, and if you drew a line through it, it would pass through 2 different points. This would be not a function 2. So the second non-function. For box 4, notice how 0 repeats itself. It goes to 2 and 3 in the output. So this would also not be a function. So not a function 3. Box 5, these points, none of them lie on top of each other, or vertically on top of each other, so this would be a function, so we would call it function 2. In this table, although they each go to 6, none of the values in the input or the x repeat, so this would also be a function 3. And same for this table. None of the x's repeat, so it would be a function. In fact, the next 4 are going to be functions. This is actually what's called an absolute value function. So if you do the vertical line test, it passes. This is a linear function, so it passes. And then this one, although the 5 repeats itself, the x's don't. This is kind of a similar example to this one, just on a graph. So these are all functions. So function 4, function 5, function 6, and function 7. And then that leaves us with 2 that are not functions because here the 2 points are on top of each other, so they don't pass the vertical line test. And this also does not pass the vertical line test. So not a function, not a function. All right, so if you had questions about this assignment, or you weren't sure how to do it, or you couldn't see which answers you got wrong, I hope this video helped.